She got in because we still haven't fixed our gate, but that's okay. We've been busy doing other things. Come on and let me show you. Mango season has officially ended, so the cows are no longer enticed onto our property by the delicious mangoes that used to fall from this tree, so the gate hasn't been such a priority. This has allowed us to work on other aspects of the project, like the stone path, the new shed, which I'm about to show you, and we've been stormproofing all of the teepees. We nearly have a cobblestone path all the way from the entrance up to our primary buildings, which is pretty exciting and pretty essential for the rainy season. You have no idea how long we've been waiting to have somewhere permanent to organize all of our tools. So make yourself a cup of tea or coffee and enjoy the rest of the video. If you're new here, don't be afraid to go back and watch the rest of our videos to see how far we've come. Subscribe so you get notified when our latest video is out. Just to fill you guys in, we're a group of Irish friends trying to build a hostel in El Salvador. We started the project last year and we've been building slowly. We're trying to use local materials as much as possible, such as these beautiful teak trees, which we have replaced on our own property 100-fold. Just a bit of background about ourselves. We are not master tradesmen or even journeymen. We've learned most of the skills on the job, just using YouTube, wisdom from our neighbours, whom we hire from time to time when we need an extra dig out, such as a big concrete pour, or some particularly skilled tasks like electrical work. Block laying also takes far too long as an amateur, so we're more than happy for Chato to take the lead on that. We started the project with no design in mind, and we're just letting it unfold organically depending on our needs at any one time. The vision we're working towards is creating a space for travellers to come, have a great time, connect with those around them, learn, grow, train, dance, relax, and just live their life to the max.
Spot on, bye.
If you pay attention to this clip, you'll notice we put the crossbeam over the 3 posts while the ladder was still nestled in the post. Like all big projects, there will be blunders. Luckily this one didn't cost us too much to take the crossbeam back off and remove the ladder.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm in.
Well done, everybody.
We've already had heaps of friends and strangers who became friends stay with us to help us building the project. We offer accommodation return for a few hours of work Monday to Friday, and so far it's working pretty well. So if that's something you're interested in, just message the page and we'll get back to you about availability.
Comahanol. So this is anti-termite treatment, which works wonders to prevent termites from eating our teak roof.
We learned from last year that it is far easier to treat the wood before the laminate sheets go up. Given the fact this was our first time ever building a roof before, we're pretty pleased with how it came out. Although it would have been better to get some more shots of the process, it can be hard balancing both things at the same time. There is no time to rest on our laurels at this project. As soon as the roof was up, which had been hanging over us for a while, we had to get straight into doing the floor. We opted to just throw down some white earth and mix in a couple of bags of cement, compact it and call it a day. The mud is so stodgy, I'm just taking it out with my bare hands.
Putting in the PVC pipe with holes drilled in it, covered in women's tights to act as our stormwater drainage behind the new shed.
The whole inception of this shed actually came from when we were backfilling the first structure that we built. We needed the excavator to pull dirt from as close as you could get it to put it in there because it was uneven. And we were using that backfill and then accidentally created a whole level space here. So then we were thinking, why don't we put a shed here? So that's what we did, but it wasn't that much space. So we thought that the widest that we could make the shed was about 3 meters wide, which is what we did. If you look here, these walls, that's a 3 meter wall right there. However, if you look at the roof, it's much bigger due to when we went to the store to buy the roofing material, we had it designed for sheets that are the same length as these, 3.5 meter sheets, but they didn't actually have them, and we didn't want to be waiting around for them to get them, so we just decided to go for the only ones they had, which are 4.5 meters. So it's a full extra meter longer than we designed for. The benefit in having the extra meter in the length of the roof panels is it's now much drier on the outer side of the shed, which is great because like right now we've got planks here and they stay dry during storms, and it means that we can actually design with having the whole space dry, which we didn't actually expect, because obviously when you build something with no walls you are going to have some rain coming in, which we were expecting, but it's better than having a space that's just way too hot. So as amateur architects, this is what we decided to do. Now the one thing is the overhang is quite drastic, so we had to do some additional bolstering down to make sure it's wind resistant, well effectively hurricane resistant is what we're aiming for, which is, yeah, I think we're thereabouts at the moment. We added doubled over tie wire wrapped around the rafter and the purline to give the roof extra strength. Might not look the prettiest, but it does help us sleep at night in the event of a big storm. In addition to all the nails and screws in the roof, that should give a bit of extra durability.
Buzz, how did you even get up there?
While rainy season does bring its own challenges, it's also the best time of year to plant trees. So we took a visit to Julio, Chato's brother, to buy some coconuts and banana trees.
Muy fuerte. Mira que muy frondoso ese, muy fuerte.
Como vos.
Como yo.
Fuertísima.
Coconut. Coconut.
Coconut! Extracting the banana rhizome root.
Cógelo.
Cógelo. Ya estuvo.
Okay. Este tiene que llegar adulto. Después la fruta, después lleva mucho este, hijo. Mucho.
Es una familia de guineo.
Una familia, sí.
Sí.
Uno grande, grueso.
Plátano.
Plátano. Ahí va. Sí. Ese es muy bueno. Ese es muy, pero muy especial.
The lime in the coconut and check it all about. Pretty cool.
Coconut.
Before planting these newly acquired coconut trees, we have to cut off all of these roots which were previously setting into the ground. Julio told us to get rid of these so that the plant can grow new ones in the new hole where we place it. That's a long root. Even though we don't have the budget to build a road, we do imagine if we ever did, it would be along here. So we're going to line this with coconut trees, and I think it would look pretty cool if there ever was a road there. Hole number 1.
Salmon checking out the hole, thinks it's suitable. So one neighbour said that you leave half of the coconut exposed after you just want to bury one half. So let's see how that looks now. Looks alright. What do you reckon, Salmon? Just planted this tree, but now it's time to get rid of this tree because we don't want them competing, and that tree is good for nothing. Whoa! Boom! Here we have our coconut tree avenue, about a week after being planted. Already all this needs to be trimmed back, so we'll add that to the never-ending list of jobs to do. But you get the idea, it's looking pretty nice. Still a couple more trees that need to be eradicated. There's only so much you can do on any given day.
Now what are you doing, Buzz?
We're delighted to have the shed built, but it's far from finished. We're still going through the snag list, such as sanding and varnishing these posts. We have to take a trip to the city to buy all the storage containers so we can really organize all of our screws and fittings, and we're going to hang a heap more shelves. We also need electricity in here, which is a big one, but for now we just got the washing machine running on an extension cord. The washing machine is already plumbed up, and we have a spare T here for this sink, which we're going to install once we find the time. It's not a high priority at the minute, but we salvaged this sink from the side of the road, so that should be fun to restore it and get it working. While it would be great to dedicate all of our time to perfecting this new space, we can't, because we have to go back to our kitchen and remodel that, which is our current focus. And we're also designing a new patio area with a built-in barbecue and hopefully a pizza oven. We're still designing exactly what we're going to do, but this is the area where we're looking at putting these latest amenities. So there's going to be a lot of earthworks to do, and it is just right outside our current living space. So stay tuned. We're going to be starting that work hopefully in the next week. So make sure you're subscribed so you get notified when our latest video is out. And if you have any feedback, please let us know. Comments. Share the video if you enjoyed it with friends, family.
In a relative sense, what he just did there is insane.
You just fucking abseil down from the
The
ceiling.
universe, like, basically, the size of it.
Oh,
What the
he
fuck?
saw the move.
Oh, he's back up there. What the fuck?
Yeah, fucker.